Hey guys, we're here at Oulton Park for round 2 of the GB4 Championship. It's a really big and exciting weekend because we're on the British GT package, we've got more support categories, and of course we've got fans back and it's scorching sunshine, so we're really excited to be here. As you can see, it's really busy here at Oulton Park for the British GT. Right now on track we've got the GB3 Championship, which of course came before GB4. And the noise is amazing. Let's go watch. Okay, so we're here at round 2 of the GB4 Championship at Oulton Park. Tell me how your qualifying went out there, Logan.
Considering that, I guess, in total our run time or practice time has been an hour, the 2 half-an-hour sessions yesterday, I think we've come on leaps and bounds. Starting 10th for both of the 2 races, and then unsure about race 3 and kind of where we're sitting there, but we'll wait and see and we'll look forward to finding out.
I know the last time you visited Oulton you brought home some silverware, so you did really well. How are you feeling about the races this weekend?
We start off the pack, so see what happens when the race starts. Oulton's pretty unforgiving, so we'll just need to wait and see. But from now, it's a difficult track to try and pass cars on, especially in a single-seater with the limited dirt air that we do have. So hopefully we see some excitement in the races and we can pick up some spots.
Great. So Chloe, this is your first time ever racing at Oulton Park. Tell me how you got on in qualifying this morning.
Yeah, it was okay. I think obviously I improved quite a bit from practice yesterday, which is a positive to take from it. But at the same time, I'm still a bit unhappy with myself because I'm not further up in qualifying. But I can't do anything about that. I've not had the track time like a lot of other people have. I'm still learning the car. I'm still learning so much. It's going to take us time, but we will definitely get there.
At the first round at Snetterton, you revealed the name of your GB4 car, Valentina, because you name all of your race cars. So tell us the story behind Valentina.
Well, it's not really exciting, but basically what happened was I usually name my cars after a character from the movie Cars, but Mechanical Cardo did not approve of this, and we put a poll out on Instagram, and him himself actually voted for the name Valentina, which is an Italian name, and Riccardo's also Italian, and so is the car, so it suits quite well.
So Chloe, you've just had your first ever race around Oulton Park. Tell me how it went for you out there.
It went good, yeah. I started P11 and then ended up finishing P9. I did a lot better than I thought I would. I think when it comes to racing, I feel a lot more confident and comfortable with challenging other cars and overtaking. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I got a little race at the end there with Jess, which was so much fun. I just loved it. It was great.
So Logan, obviously not an ideal end in race 1 there, but tell me in your own words how you found that went.
Me and 4 other drivers didn't get the best of starts off the start line. Clawed it back up to 9s, pushing another driver round. I think I must have caught up at least an entire straight length worth of time back. Spent 3 laps underneath his gearbox, and last lap got more than a run on him, essentially pushed him round island, came alongside him and ended up on the grass. Not by my own fault. I broke at 135 miles an hour and there was no room left. But it's what it is. That's the first time that since being in the car I've actively been able to push and chase and put those lap times in, be consistent and see it coming back to me, which I am really happy about. Again, another good step in the right direction. Last little bit I think will be to see the checkered flag. But take away the good points, go away, come back and we'll try again.
So a brilliant take on race 1 there from Logan's perspective. That's a wrap on Saturday at Oulton Park, and we'll see you on Monday for races 2 and 3. catching up with Logan after races 2 and 3 here today. Tell me how you got on out there.
Race 2 was good. We were running, I think, mid to front pack, and then I just kind of wasn't willing to take a corner off it for 7th place. I'll save that corner for maybe a podium, but finished the race in 8th, so a good finish considering where we finished yesterday. And going into race 3, starting on pole, got a pretty decent start, and then ended up hanging myself out to dry a little bit. Some good racing though, 3 wide flat out into Ireland. That's definitely an experience, but again, kind of finished where I guess we were going to end up finishing anyways, back in 8th or 9th I think it was. But overall a really good weekend, lots learnt, and looking forward to getting back out again at Silverstone.
Great. So we've just heard how Logan got on today. Chloe, tell me how you did.
Race 2, I felt quite confident in myself and I managed to make up quite a few places, so I was happy with that. But unfortunately for race 3, I finished where I started. I was just not as confident as I was in race 2, but we've got Silverstone coming up and hoping to make a few places there.
Welcome back. We're here at Silverstone for round 3 of the GB4 Championship with Chloe Grant and Logan Hannah. Let's go and hear how the girls got on. So we've just had qualifying here at Silverstone and we're catching up with Chloe and Logan. So girls, tell me how you got on in qualifying this morning.
This morning I qualified 12th. I'm not too happy with it, I'm going to be honest with you. I know there's more that I can work on, but being out in qualifying I found a few things with the car that I would like to change personally. But I did improve from yesterday, and every single day since Thursday I have seen improvements. So I've got to see the positive side of it and push on as far as I can for race 1.
It's been a difficult few days. We've had some issues with the engines, and there's a few other drivers that have had the same. But again, new set of tyres on, found a whole chunk of time. We're now kind of operating within what the car will allow us to. An underpowered car on a really fast circuit where we spend about 80% flat out. It doesn't help when you've not got the full horses behind you. But fingers crossed we can get it fixed before race 1, and I'm looking forward to trying to see what I can do with that.
Great. And now we're looking forward to race 1. So that's race 1 here at Silverstone wrapped up, and I'm catching up with Logan Hannah and Chloe Grant to let me know how they got on.
I started P12 and unfortunately due to a mistake of my own I lost that position, but I did manage to catch up and hold on to the guy in front of me.
After all the issues we kind of had earlier on in the day, I guess, managed to get those issues fixed and had what was, I'm going to say, probably one of my first weekends, one of my first races of the year. Was really able to push the car and make overtakes and have a bit of wheel banging, which was really nice to finally see, given that we're nearly halfway through the season. But hopefully that's all the issues fixed with the car now, and we've got another half a season to be able to push it and really show what we're capable of.
So that's day 1 here at Silverstone wrapped up, and we'll see you tomorrow morning for races 2 and 3. So Chloe, you started race 3 off pole position there. Tell me how that race went for you.
I got a really good start. And then unfortunately when I was going into Vale I had 2 cars either side of me, which ended up in a collision, meaning I was in the back of the pack. But I did manage to catch up and I did set my quickest laps the weekend, so some positives and some negatives.
And Logan, you were off P2 for that one. How did that go?
A really good start, and I led I think most of the race, which was a massive jump that I don't think anybody was really expecting. A little mistake coming out of Beckett's and I let the car behind me through, but again I probably had the pace to win considering I was able to catch up to him again. But to finish second considering I started qualifying with a turbo car without a turbo, I'm so incredibly happy for where we've been able to end the weekend, and massive thanks to the team for being able to find the issue and get it fixed in time for, I guess, this weekend.
Awesome. Well, that's a wrap for race 3 here at Silverstone, and we'll see you guys at Donington for round 4 of the GB4 Championship.